course, at the end of round 29 that they were the premiers. On the weekend they received their trophy. Their first major success in 40 years. But attention now turns to the finals campaign. Marconi, they'll be at home as well on Sunday. They will play the highest ranked winner. So if it is Apia that come through this, it will be Apia taking on Marconi as Antelmi comes forward. Chance to slide it in behind the Oliveira. In his first season at the Sydney United, he had a terrific campaign, making the move across from Blacktown City. That one hits the referee as Apia look to go forward quickly into transition. Wonderful atmosphere. I'm sure you can hear it coming through our sportscast camera crew. Ground effects mic. It is quite a stat. Since the 2019 NPL Men's New South Wales Grand Final, these two sides have met on 8 occasions. And Sydney United have finished victors on 6 of those 8 occasions. As Rory Jordan gets forward down the left-hand side, chance to slide it across. The opportunity almost fell at the feet there of Ben Gibson as Callas got a hand to that. End-to-end action early on. Of course, these two sides also met in the Waratah Cup final last year, where we saw an early red card to Sean Simmons. And that ultimately tipped the momentum in the way of Sydney United 58. And they finished the extra time period, that match going to extra time, just as the 2019 Grand Final did. And we wonder, with the possibility of additional time tonight, the possibility of penalties, of course, these two fierce rivals Apia will have been buoyed by the fact that they were able to rest players on the weekend. They were able to still get the victory. They confirmed their position. They got it really late on with Nick Azzoni scoring against Spirit. Injury time winner to confirm their spot in third place. Because for large parts of Sunday it looked like Blacktown City would leapfrog them into third spot. But Apia, who finished equal with Blacktown on 57 points, finished ahead of them by virtue of goal difference and not by much at all. They go forward. As I mentioned, their top scorer this year. Keep an eye out on Ben Gibson wearing the number 9 jersey. Plenty of rumours circulating around his future. Sydney United come forward down the left-hand side. They get it out to De Oliveira, who can whip it towards the back post, making that run forward. Mason Wells on the right-hand side. One of the 3 changes into the starting 11 this evening. Forward now, Apia. Temba Maitamalo looking for the run of Stewart. It was Hatch following him all the way. Hatch, a new signing this year, made the move across from Marconi. That 2-kilometre move. Started the season over on the left side of the attack, did Matt Hatch. It wasn't too long before he moved into that left-back position, and hasn't he done an amazing job there? Coming forward to influence things. One of their leading assist man of season 2024. Foul there on Eddie Caspers as Yuchino, the skipper for Apia, plays quickly. Sean Simmons, a big game player. Asking the question there, the referee is right on the spot. There are appeals for a handball against Bakadanakovsky, who looks for the diagonal switch out to Oliveira. That battle's already looking like a really enticing one to Oliveira against Kambayashi. Oliveira, who does love to drop inside, he'll look to engage Guatemala as often as possible. That's a good pinch there from Aidan Milicevic, and he gets it across to Antelmi, and now it's on for Mason Wells. Good high pinch there from Sydney United 58. Antelmi looking lively early on. Another of the new players, or other of the players starting tonight after being on the bench on the weekend. Here comes the man who scored for Sydney United on the weekend, Vlastelica, the skipper, former Apia player. Over now on that right-hand side is Wells, and he's looking dangerous early on. Players signed during the transfer window. After a stint at the Bulls Academy, and he's done well to win the free kick. So it does give Sydney United a chance to get the tall timber forward early. We've got Tomilic in there. Vlastelica's also sniffing around at the back post. This one does head towards Vlastelica, but it's Sean Simmons who got the initial header on. Now it's to Oliveira. Looking to slide it across. This is a chance for Rory Jordan to counter-attack. Akadanakovsky doing well. Like Vlastelica, the former Apia youth player. In fact, he came through as a 17, 18-year-old here at Apia before making the move and spending some time at the Sydney FC A-League Academy. His first season now at Sydney United, Bakadanakovsky. He did spend a large portion of the middle of the campaign out injured. But he's really done well over the last couple of months with no Liam McGinn. Formed a strong partnership alongside Vlastelica, and he looks forward now down that right-hand side. Here's Milicevic. Nice hold-up play from Antelmi. Trying to shut him down was Michael Kuda. He stepped into the centre of defence in recent times. The unfortunate news for Josh Simmons, who dislocated his shoulder in the Australia Cup round of 32 match against Olympic FC over in Queensland. He will be having surgery, chatting to him ahead of the match. He's hoping to be back in time for the start of next season. I wish Josh all the best with his operation. The real stalwarts of this Apia side that's had so much success over the past decade. And he's been a real key figure, along with his brother Sean. There is Sean linking it up with Rory Jordan on that far side. Probably the best moment for Apia coming down that left-hand side early on, and they like to play off Gibson there. In fact, it was Armstrong trying to slide it in behind for Gibson. We saw the effect that he had playing off the shoulder of the last defender in the Waratah Cup final. One of the real standout players in that final over at Strata Jubilee a couple of weeks ago. Had a sensational match. His link-up play with the likes of Jordan and Armson is really something to behold. 3-0 victory. As Kuda has to come across. Milicevic getting forward out of midfield, took the first time volley. It was straight up Pizanis. Excellent work again from Antelmi. Just exploiting the space between two central defenders. And Milicevic getting his shot on target. Sydney United's best moment so far was Hatch. Tracking him there was Stewart. Experienced former A-League official Stephen Lucas, a long-time official here in the New South Wales National Premier League. But when you look back over the records, 2014, 10 years ago, he was the NPL referee of the season in New South Wales. As Gibson goes forward. Redwell by Bakadanakovsky. Strong climb, Uchina. Here is Armson with a little bit of room. He's passed overhit and Jordan has to retrieve. Early kickoff here, 7 p.m. and the crowd has really rolled in. A real carnival-like atmosphere. We had all the Apia juniors training ahead of the match. Most of them and their families have stuck around. They're making great atmosphere up against the travelling Sydney United fans who have turned up in their droves. Good run here out of midfield from Caspers. Gibson goes down in the box. Now Caspers goes down. And the referee points for an Apia corner. Gibson thought he might have been tripped up there in the back play. He was waiting for that delivery. All of a sudden he was on the ground. Caspers in trademark style, we've seen him do that throughout the season. A new signing this year, making the move across from the Bulls Academy. He's almost been a like-for-like replacement for Fabian Monge. He's done well to win the corner. Now Apia, who showed during the Waratah Cup finals prowess at set pieces. And that almost fell at the feet there of Muatamolo. He's a real powerhouse at set pieces. Number 15 for Apia, Timber Muatamolo. Keep an eye on the delivery from Jack Armson, who's come across to take this. Has the variations, he likes to fizz them in low. He can also stand them up towards the back post, but he likes the low trajectory ones. Aim towards an E-post, keep an eye out for those. This one's drifted a little bit deeper. And now on the edge of the box was Caspers. Good block by Tariq Mayer. Here is Stewart. Quickly shutting him down was Wells. And now he can look to drive forward. The number 7 for Sydney United, who's popped out on the left-hand side. Looks for the early delivery. It'll be overhit. And he will go back out to that right-hand side. So often, over the history of the top tier in New South Wales football, whenever Sydney United 58 make the finals, you see the big travelling contingent. We saw that, the momentum around their run into the 2019 grand final. That was really something to behold. They couldn't get the bickies against Apia on that occasion. As Wells happy to hold this one up and get Tomalic involved. Looks in for Antelmi, Kennington, Muatamolo, and it's inches away. Excellent forward play there from Antelmi. He took on Muatamolo. He got the first touch. And then he got to the loose ball. And Apia were happy to see that one go wide. Antelmi certainly looks in the mood today. Big game player who's produced big moments over the past decade or so for this famous club. Pleasure to have your company wherever you're watching. Tony Tanous in commentary. The first of our elimination semi-finals in season 2024. And now it's Gibson. flag eventually goes up against him. Our assistant on the knee side, Harry Gobbiner. On the far side, one of the more experienced assistant referees, Lance Greenshields. And our fourth official is Jake Rose. An experienced set of officials for this one. Always tends to be plenty of spice. Some mouth-watering lineups in the final series. If you're new to the NPL New South Wales, finals are back after last season where we had a first past the post campaign. And in that campaign, it was Apia Leichhardt. Who came out as the premiers. Come forward here through Armson. He's back to his goal scoring best in the second half of the season. It's a bit of a lean period for him. After his exploits last season where he's part of the NPL Men's New South Wales Team of the Season, he was right up there as far as Player of the Season honours were concerned. Had a lean period after a trial in Japan in the early part of the campaign. Hasn't he hit form in the second half of the season? He's been among the goals in recent weeks, finishing the campaign with double figures for the second year in a row. As Caspers again drives forward. Just have to wait for the ball to catch up. He's got it into Stewart. Chance to line one up. And there were appeals. In the end, they've been awarded a corner. Apia. Positive attacking intent and showing their transition qualities. That time Stewart and Caspers combining. Caspers is proving a real handful out of midfield at the moment. Something that Tomalich and Tariq Mayer have to try and address. Armson with another delivery. He's got Stewart in there, Sean Simmons as well. Gibson is there, goes towards the near post. Milicevic able to clear. There is Kambayashi. Another of the new signings this year, making the move across from Manly United. They've slid it in behind. The flag has gone up though. They do love to get those players down the left-hand side forward. Sean Simmons. And in fact, the left back and the left centre back. It was Michael Kuda who dispatched that little reverse ball from Simmons into the back of the net, but Harry Gobbinath had already put his flag up. Positive signs as we approach the midway point of the first half here at Lambert Park. No score yet. The first of our elimination semi-finals. 2 preliminary finals to come on Sunday, 1 p.m. at the Rockdale Ellenland Sports Centre. Rockdale will play the lowest ranked winner from tonight's 2 matches. So if it's Apia and Blacktown who win, Rockdale will be up against Blacktown. If Sydney United get the win here today, then Rockdale will be up against Sydney United 58. Marconi, they'll be at home, 5 p.m. They finish second on the ladder. Stewart gets forward, looks for the first time delivery. And that's comfortable for Oliver Kallatz. So Marconi will play the highest ranked winner. So if it is Apia who win today, it will be Marconi versus Apia as Jordan gets forward. And what a ball it was! Right across the face, it evaded everyone. And perhaps fortunate in the end, Vlastelica was diving in. They're being opened up, Sydney United down their right-hand side. Rory Jordan maybe trying to exploit the space in behind Bailey Rule, who does like to get forward. In the sense that might be part of the game planning from Franco Parisi and David DePuzzo. The Brains Trust at Apia. Now in their second season at the helm. What a terrific transition it's been for the legend of Apia. Diego Parisi, whose jersey was retired this season. And there was Guatemala stepping up. The famous number 10 jersey for Apia. Parisi wore all those years with such distinction. The 70th anniversary event this year. What an honour for the man they call the Maestro. And he's hoping to bring more silverware, more success. They've had so much success, this club, in recent years. In fact, since 2017. As Aidan Milicevic slides this one in behind to Hatch. Great opportunity, and it was a strong hand from Buzanas. It was needed too, because Hatch hit that one well. It was on target, and Buzanas got a good hand behind that one. Excellent work again from Milicevic. And there's that theme I spoke about earlier. Watch for the overlapping fullbacks. That time, Matt Hatch. Close to giving us our opening goal of the finals campaign. Referee just having a chat in the middle. Looks like it might be Mason Wells and Buzanas. Referee just making sure that the number 7 isn't doing any pushing on the keeper, that the keeper has an opportunity to come out and punch or gather if necessary. It's going to fall here. Oh, what an effort! And it was Buzanas who got a touch to deny Tariq Mayer, who latched onto that with superb technique. And it might have been hitting the crossbar. But Buzanas couldn't have taken any chances. He's produced another wonderful save there to keep it at 0-0. And the Sydney-Croatia chant goes up. Hope you're enjoying these. Those of you watching back at the King Tom Club on the big screen. Sydney United 58 have got a corner. They whip it in towards the knee post. Uchino going to get another opportunity through Milicevic. This is a chance for the counter-attack. Suddenly it's 3v3 and Jack Stewart tries to make it an overload. They go down to the left and it's Casper's in behind. Chance to go at the Sydney United defence, and it's still on here. In the end, the flag goes up. It was Gibson who made the run forward. The feed from Caspers was just a little bit too late. And not for the first time, the flag on the near side goes up. End-to-end football. Hope you're enjoying this. It's a fantastic contest. Everything we expect when these two sides meet. We have had kickoff as well over at Landon Stadium. Blacktown City up against St George City, playing in their first finals campaign. Two former Blacktown City legends at the helm at St George City, Aitek Inch and Mirko Uril. As the ball goes in towards Armson. Keep you posted on progress there. I'll also keep you posted on the progress over at Christie Park, where one of our NPL Men's New South Wales teams in Spirit FC, they're up against Melbourne Victory in the Australia Cup. Keep you posted on progress from Christie Park as well. Big occasion for David Perkovic's men, and they caused the big upset against A-League opposition, as we've seen Apia do against Victory in recent seasons. Apia have got another set piece. It's another opportunity for Armson to show us his set piece qualities. Aimed towards Kuda. We've seen him in recent years, in recent weeks rather, the Waratah Cup final in fact, show his aerial ability. Set piece on that occasion, the opening goal worked to absolute perfection. Straight off the training ground. Credit, of course, going to David DePuzzo for that routine in the Waratah Cup final this occasion a little bit too much on the delivery. Pleasure to have your company wherever you are watching. Of course, 6 teams goes into 2 on Saturday, September 7th at Combank Stadium, where we'll be holding the grand final, the NPL men's grand final for the 3rd time. That'll be a massive occasion, a great opportunity for the players to play on such a stadium. So our 2019 grand final between these two sides, which was the first at Parramatta Stadium, as Armson makes the run beyond Gibson. Now it's Caspers again getting forward, looking for the link up with Gibson. Nice build up here, toward an intervention, Bailey Rule stepping inside. Now Rory Jordan, he's got a bit of room. Lovely build up. Caspers staying in an advanced position yet again. We've seen that countless times in the opening period. Finding plenty of room in the Sydney United box is Eddie Caspers. They go with the short variation. Sean Simmons on the left foot. He looks for Kuda. Reading it well was Tariq Mayer. He's had one of Sydney United's best moments. They have had a couple of chances now. And tell me, also Aiden Milicevic, Tariq Mayer and Matt Hatch. So some good chances for Sydney United 58. As for Apia, he probably got into the opposition box even more than Sydney United 58. Just the final quality, that final execution in the box, not quite on yet. Terrific spectacle so far. It was tight when these two sides met in the second half of the season. Sydney United's 2 goals in that 2-0 victory coming late on. It's a completely different story when they met earlier on in the campaign as Sean Simmons gets forward. In fact, that fixture in round 10, it was an Apia home game. But of course, Lambert Park was under renovation. It was being resurfaced. They were using Leichhardt Oval in the first half of the season, but that one game in particular was played at Sydney Olympic Park over on the athletics field. And it was Sydney United 58 who came away with a thumping 5-1 victory. And that game was effectively over by half-time. This one is anything but. As Armson looks to get into the box. Holding him up well was Bakadanakovsky. Cross it goes to Jack Stewart, who doesn't mind. He's never shy in taking a shot from outside the box, even if it is on that left foot. A couple of productive seasons for him at Apia. Jack Stewart, one of the hottest properties in the NPL before last campaign. Apia were able to prize him away from the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. He, like Jack Armson, featuring in our NPL Men's Team of the Year, hitting the double figures as far as goals were concerned. And he's done the same again in season 2024. 12 goals in the regular season. And he's looking to add some more in the finals campaign. A real leader of his community from the Kamilaroi tribe. Jack Stewart, a proud Indigenous representative. Now on the Football New South Wales Indigenous Advisory Committee as well. Those are the leadership qualities that are right across our competition. Those players who combine their semi-professional football with other vocations, the quality that they produce week in, week out Seeing plenty of that on display in the opening period here at Lambert Park. Of course, we're now in our second year where we have gone to a 30-round regular season. It's a terrific initiative which gives younger players the game time, the conditioning that they need. We're starting to see many step up to the next tier. We saw last year Fabian Monge, of course, and Yanni Nicolau, part of that championship winning side with Apia Leichhardt, making the move to Melbourne Victory and Macarthur Bulls, respectively. So many rumours circulating around the NPL Men's New South Wales, around potential player moves at the conclusion of the campaign. Here goes Jack Stewart. Cambiashi had taken a high position. Of course, we must also tip a hat to some of the greats who are retiring from our game, and the news that you would have seen surfacing in the last couple of days around Mitch Stamatellis, who undoubtedly one of the greatest players and defenders that we've seen over the last 10 or 15 years across the New South Wales football scene. We wish him all the best in retirement. What a joy he has brought. One of the brainiac central defenders. So intelligent. As Gibson looks to get in the box. What an opportunity. There was a good save there. Callas matching what Buzanis did at the other end. Gibson showing his qualities to find space. Great opportunity now at the back post. Coming in with Sean Simmons. And he's disappointed because a player of his goal scoring ability over the past decade, particularly in the big game, he'll be disappointed not to hit the target. It was an excellent cross from Stewart on this near side. Stamatellis just one of a number of players we wish the best to. Saw the news, of course, around Roy O'Donovan, who spent the last 3 seasons scoring plenty of goals in the National Premier League of New South Wales, the Sydney Olympic. Golden Boot with 21 goals in season 2022. And he's consistently produced that number over the last couple of seasons as well. At the age of 39, stellar career. We wish Roy all the best in retirement. So plenty of other names. A couple in the second tier that have been legends of the top tier as well, Yanni. Spirakis and Chris Payne, a couple of others. Chris Lindsay's another one. He's hung up the boots after his recent shift at Sutherland. Keep helping them stay up in the top tier. Over the top here, making the run forward was Rory Jordan. Now Tomilich, quickly pressed by Armson, but qualities to turn away from that. And there's Antelmi. He just made the switch momentarily. Mason Wells has come over to this near side. That's good work here from Antelmi, who's played it forward again, looking for Wells, but Cambiashi has had a very strong first half. Now they play it down the line, looking for Caspers. Bakadanakovsky's continued his good first half form. And give you an update too from Landon Stadium. St George City, they've taken the lead, the away side. The 2 games between those two have been feisty as well when they've played this year. That's a nice touch there from Antelmi. Suddenly the opportunity to get him behind. And now he slides it across. What a great chance! And what a save! Buzanis comes up big again. Milicevic with the opportunity. And it was a great counter-attack with Antelmi leading the way. But what about the work? Buzanis, not for the first time tonight, has come up with a big save. Chances in the last couple of minutes at both ends. Good chances as well. Kalats with the save at one end. Buzanis has produced 3 or 4 really good saves so far. He's answered, looking for the one-touch link-up play with Gibson. They do love to play that bounce around in the front third. Here's Kambayashi. Trying to make Wells work backwards. Here is Sean Simmons just dropping into an inverted position in the centre of the park. And it gave him the opportunity. His eyes lit up. Trying to create the space for a shot from distance. He's a player with the qualities to execute that. And he's done well to win a corner. We are approaching the final 5 minutes here at Lambert Park of this first half. No score yet. Apia Leichhardt versus Sydney United 58. Third versus 6th. Great chance for Gibson, and it almost struck the arm in the end. More defending to do for Tomilic after that initial clearance. Chance and room here for Stewart. And again, he's not shy in taking the shot. Apia finding pockets in that front third. Can they find the final quality to unlock the Sydney United defence? Caspers again. Slides it down the line for Jordan. And he's done well to win the free kick. No advantage there for that challenge, Bailey Rule. First play to go into the book.